Welcome back, everyone, to your podcast, our podcast, the Popular Side Podcast. We've been gone for 2 weeks, but now we're back. And as always, that's Inka Yusuf.
Good evening, my brothers and sisters. How are we doing?
All right, and I'm Akin Adike. Inka, we're recording on a Sunday night, the 23rd of August. The 3 of the top 5 leagues. 4 have started?
Yeah, 4.
Only the Bundesliga.
Only the Bundesliga has not started yet.
We missed our show last week. So we were both traveling last week. And right now, looks like you may be traveling again as we speak.
Yeah. Actually, we're almost on the same time zone for the first time in a long time, virtually.
Still 2 hours.
Yeah.
Still 2 hours.
I'm on vacation and I'm on daddy duties. Kind of. So
good for you.
Yeah. But we have to give the people what they want. Last week was a tough one because we were all over the place. Yeah.
Yes.
You were traveling. Yes. I was traveling. It was tough. It was tough.
Yes.
But this time around, we're here now. And I can see we're both repping the recent. You're wearing the second kit. I'm wearing the third kit.
The third.
Yeah. I went for an event yesterday. Our good friend Sheyawuni, his son's birthday. He marked his son's 11th yesterday. So we were there for barbecue, and the whole family was wearing Champions 26. I'm like, good guy, correct guy. This is how we should be rocking. And the haters there were like, what's all this nonsense now? What's all this nonsense? As a man, I live also 22 years. I'm not wearing anything. We wear this Champions 26.
I don't know why someone's happiness bothers other people so much.
I don't know. But now so we see him. Anyway, it's all good.
All right. So Yinka, I think we can actually say we're gonna go 1 hour and stick with it this time. I think so.
Yeah.
It's not a ton to talk about, but
I agree.
But before we we're gonna do. Let me just lay out what we're gonna do. We're gonna do season predictions, which we would have done last week. Unfortunately, we'll be doing it with 1 game already played in 4 of the leagues, but that's okay.
We're cheating is fine.
That's okay. Some of the things I saw made me change my mind on 1 or 2 things, and I
didn't change anything.
I will tell you. I'll be honest and tell you. And then we'll quickly review the past, this weekend. Not a ton.
Yeah.
We'll quickly review it. And then we'll crown the donkey of the week and we'll be done.
Yeah.
But first, Yinka.
Yes, sir.
Something tragic happened yet again. The Super Falcons of Nigeria went into that playoffs that you did talk about and got blown out by South Africa.
Oh my God. Can we just skip this? I'm in a good mood today. In fact, you know what? but Akin, we saw this coming, yes or no? I told you this was going to happen. I said it would have been better for them not to have this backdoor route, because it's just false hope. It's the same thing that happened with the Super Eagles, right? And in this backdoor route game with South Africa, guess who started? The whole horses. Francisco Odega started. Aziza Oshoala started the game, and these people, Aziza started a couple of games. Francisca, I don't even think she had game time before that game.
I don't think so.
It was panic mode for the coach. Right? South Africans are younger, they were hungrier, right? It's just it's bad. But I don't want to focus on that. I know you have a lot to say, but before you say what you have to say, let me quickly go and congratulate Cameroon, who had the best team of the tournament. They beating us wasn't a fluke. They beat Morocco, even though the Moroccans wanted to cheat them, right? With a dubious last-minute VAR awarded penalty that the goalkeeper saved, and then Cameroon went on to win on penalties. Then in the final, Cameroon demolished Malawi. Malawi that all of us were struggling. Cameroon demolished them. And I'm happy for Cameroon. I'm very, very happy for them. Samuel Eto'o feels, he's doing a good job. Oh yes, Cameroon didn't qualify for the Nations Cup. It's lack of talent from the men's side. On this women's side, they had young girls. That their 19-year-old defender, the goalkeeper, who in my opinion,
amazing.
player of the tournament by a mile.
For sure.
Player of the tournament by a mile, right? But then I thought that was going to be it. I was happy for Cameroon until I realized I didn't even watch the game. They said there was a third place match. And guess what? Morocco lost the third place match again.
To whom?
Algeria beat them. Algeria beat them on pens also, right? So not that I'm trying to, dance on some.
Yeah, sure. It's okay. So, Inka,
Anyway,
I think
over to you.
let's count to 52 days.
Yes.
Then we'll see what miracles CAF is able to give to our Moroccan friends. So I don't know. They might have to cancel the semi-final, cancel the third place, cancel the final, give the trophy to Morocco.
Give the trophy to Morocco.
But anyway, guess congratulations to Cameroon. I've never rooted for Cameroon in my life, but it is what it is. This is what your people are doing to me, Yinka.
Anyway.
Okay. So let's do the predictions this way, right?
Yes.
So we're going to stick to the top 5 leagues. We're not going to do much more than that. You're going to give us a champion, top 4, and your player of the season.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you wish, your relegation picks if you have it. So I think to make it easier, I'll name the league. You give yours, I'll give mine, then we'll alternate. And then we'll go
that's fine.
All right, so let's do Ligue 1 first. So Ligue 1, you can go first. So give us your champion, top 4, player of the season, relegation. Okay,
so any sane person will never go against PSG. Yeah.
Okay.
Now that they have a team A, team B, team A for League or team B for Champions League, right? I know they drew earlier on today, but that drawing is not going to change anything. Yeah, it's not going to change anything. They're still going to coast that league. So PSG champions for me. Second is, in my opinion, will be Marseille. I had Marseille or Monaco, but I actually went Marseille. I'm going Marseille second. Then Monaco third. Then Lille, they've lost Ayub Boadi, the other winger that Arsenal was interested in. I hear the guy might be going to Atletico or so, or one Spanish team. I can't remember, but I still think Lille have enough. Lens, they've lost some of their key players that made them solid last season. Sangare has gone to Brentford, and he was given, and they lost their coach. And Sangare was given a standing ovation in the game. It was man of the match against Spurs, more or less.
2 assists.
Yeah. So I think Lens, it's going to be a one-season wonder like Brest the season before. So they're out of my top 4. Player of the season is either Ferran Torres or Ousmane Dembele, right? It depends on who they want to rest. Who's resting? I'm serious. It's better on who's resting where. Do you understand? But it's going to be a PSG player. You can pick anybody. But for the sake of, for record's sake, I'll pick Ferran Torres. Yeah? Okay. I'll pick Ferran Torres. And in terms of relegation, I think the people that came up are going back down. Angers, who are the 3 again? Remind me. Angers, Troyes, and Le Mans, I believe. For me, those are the 3. Those are the 3 that are going down. Yeah.
Okay. So let me do mine real quick. I think we have pretty much the same. So I have PSG winning it. One of these days, PSG will not win. I don't think this will be the year.
Yeah.
So I had, let me see. So I had Marseille. I had Monaco. Like you, I actually have Lens. So I don't know how they're going to do it, but I do have it. I do not have Ferran Torres because I said Dembele. This is just too easy for him. So it's just too easy for him. And then I literally said Troyes, Lamont,
Yeah.
and one other. That's literally what I wrote down. So, I mean, if you want to call it Angers, fine. We can go to Angers and just move on. The French league has become a joke, and it's very unfortunate because it doesn't have to be this way. It really doesn't have to be this way. You know,
it doesn't.
Someone can just say, you know what, I'm tired of, anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's move on. I will start with Bundesliga. So I'll go first. So I think Bayern will win again because these other teams are really not serious. I think I have Dortmund coming second. Against my better judgment, I have Leipzig coming third, even though they're determined to sell anybody that knows how to play ball on that team. Yeah, they do it every year. But I'll give them third. And then I have Stuttgart fourth. I have Harry Kane winning Player of the Year for the last time. I don't think he'll do it again after this. I think he'll become Olise's team after this year, maybe even this year. But I'm still giving it to Harry Kane. You can check whether these teams are actually. I think these are the teams I have. Paderborn, I think that's how you say it. Elversberg, any team that I don't know, they're going down.
Yeah.
and then I put Schalke there. Even though that's a big team. All right, give me yours.
So we're quite close in terms of what you have. So Bayern win. Dortmund reluctantly second. Yeah.
Okay.
And I gave them second because I saw them at what do you call it? The Emirates. No, that's just the Emirates Cup.
Yeah.
And they looked kind of decent. Yeah. So, but third I think I'm going Frankfurt third.
Okay, I like that actually.
I thought they were going to lose their French winger, and if they're keeping him, what's his name again? Bayoum. I keep forgetting his name. But I think the guy might have a breakout season this year.
Okay.
Yeah. So Frankfurt third, then I go Leipzig fourth.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Player of the season again is going to be Harry Kane. He's going to score a boatload of goals. Yeah.
Yeah. People can look past the goals. That's the thing.
They can
Even
look past
if someone else is playing better, it will still
absolutely.
Be yeah.
They can look past the goals. Yeah. I think Schalke is going to stay up. I don't think they're going down. Yeah.
Okay.
I think Paderborn is going down. They gained the way they came, right? Yes, Elversberg, you're going back the way they came, right? And I'm worried about Hoffenheim. Yeah, they've had a poor season last year. I think Hoffenheim might be the one going down this time around.
I think it's time. It's time. they've done enough.
Yeah, they've toyed with fire for too long. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's my list.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Syria and we start with you.
Yes. So Syria. See, can we just do copy and paste from last year for Syria at this point?
It's looking like it.
It's looking like copy and paste. Yeah. I don't think anybody has strengthened enough to challenge Inter Milan. So I think Inter Milan will still.
AC Milan did a pretty decent job.
Which is why AC Milan is second for me. Yeah. In fact, it was a toss-up between Milan and Napoli. Okay. Yeah. And guys, just note that this is as at today. So some deals might happen between in the next week that can just scatter all the stuff that we have here. Yeah. But yeah, Inter won for me. I was a toss-up between Napoli and AC Milan for second or third. So I'll just go Milan second, Napoli third. Okay. Then Juve, in fact, it could have been Napoli, Juve, or AC Milan merged together, right? But yeah, so it's AC Milan second, Napoli third, Juve fourth. Player of the season is most likely still gonna be Lautaro Martinez, because once again the goals. Somebody we should be on the lookout for is this former United guy, the Danish boy. What's his name again? That was I forgot his name.
The fake Holland.
The fake Hoyland, yeah. I remember Hoyland. Be on the lookout for Hoyland, yeah.
Stay healthy. Yeah.
If he can stay healthy, he's a bubbling under, for player of the season. But I think it's still gonna be Lautaro. Yeah. And in terms of those going down, these guys, Lecce. Although they won today, I'm not entirely comfortable with Lecce, right? Monza, they've been living a Chan life for a while. Yeah. I would have said Venezia, but this Nigerian guy is there now, Akko Adams, right? So
tall guy.
Yeah, the Nigerian international Akko Adams. So I'll say Venezia should be fine. So for me, I said Monza, right? And I said Lecce, Monza. There's one last team that I had there. Frosinone.
I have. Yeah, that's the same one I have.
Frosinone. Yeah, those are the three.
Okay, so thank you, Inka. Mine is Inter champions. Milan. I'm gonna give you top 5 for this one. And you see why very soon. So Milan second, Napoli third, Juve fourth, Como fifth. I just wanted to throw Como in there. That's why I did 5. Okay. I have Lautaro Martinez, and I have the same 3: Frosinone, Monza, and Lecce. So
that's it.
Let's
keep moving.
Okay, so I go next. La Liga. So I have Barcelona winning. Sorry, Jose Mourinho. I have Real second. Atleti third. And then Athletic Club fourth. I don't know how they're going to handle Europe, but it is what it is. Player of the season, I have Rafinha. And then to be relegated, I had 2 big clubs here, Yinka. But let me give you the obvious one first. Elche, that's obvious. Deportivo and Sevilla. And the Sevilla one is almost out of spite because I had them in top 4 2 years ago and they disgraced me. So they can go.
Don't look now. Sevilla are top of the table with 6 points.
I know. There's one that I'll change in the EPL, and I'll be honest about it. But this one I didn't want to change.
Interesting. So yeah, for me, I think Barca wins. Yeah. Madrid second, Athletic third, and I'm going Real Betis fourth. I like what I saw. I know it's a friendly.
This is Atleti
Madrid.
Madrid, right?
Yes, Madrid.
Okay.
What's his name? Simeone's team. Yeah. Player of the season. If you ask me what did I write down, looking at my phone here, I actually wrote down Lamine Yamal. Yeah?
Of course. Mm-hmm.
But I can't go past Rodri in that Barca team. So I'm kind of inclined to change it, but I don't know how fit Rodri will be, right? But it's something I now said, but hold on, Lamine too wasn't really fit all through the World Cup, So how am I sure Lamine too will be fit? So I said, ignore fitness. Yeah. Who do you think will probably be most influential? Something tells me it's going to be Rodri. So I'll go Rodri player of the season.
All right. I like that. That's I like that.
Yeah. Then in terms of relegation, yes, what's their name? Deportivo La Coruna, right?
Yeah.
Deportivo, that's one. Elche will be 2, right? And the third will be, where is Racing Santander? Santander.
Racing Santander. All right.
So that's Santander, Elche, and Deportivo La Coruna.
All right. And then we get to the EPL.
Yes, sir. So for the EPL, why did you put me for this EPL? Right? Are we just rotating?
Because that's what
it's just a natural flow of things, right?
Yeah, that's.
So this thing is funny because now the game week 1 will influence a lot of things that I'd written down. But I'm going to be honest enough, and I'll stick to what I had if we had done this last week, right? So winner, I have Arsenal. No, let me get to my list again so I don't mix it up. So I have winner Arsenal. Yeah. I have Liverpool coming second.
Okay.
I have City third. And surprisingly, I have Brighton coming fourth.
Okay.
I don't think
it's a good year
Villa,
for a surprise.
Yeah, I don't think Villa, Chelsea, United will make top 4. I didn't mention Spurs. That's intentional. Yeah, because I'll get to relegation contenders later on, right? Player of the season, in my opinion, will be Martin Odegaard. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Once again, I took out fitness. I took out fitness. If he's not fit, then obviously. But with what I've seen in the World Cup, what I've seen in preseason, even before the 3-0 game against Coventry on Friday night, preseason, the game against City, all the preseason games, he kind of looked different. It looked like a shadow of himself. And I believe as the season progresses, he'll get better. So I go Martin Odegaard, player of the season. Yeah. Okay. Then for relegation, there's a cheeky one here. I'm putting Spurs there. Yeah. Don't hate the player of the game. I'm putting Spurs here. I'm putting Coventry here. Right? Okay. And the reason for Coventry is they want to come here and play football. They're not good enough to play football. They will be found out. Exactly. The other teams, I watch Ipswich, they're cautious. I watch Hull, they're cautious. Yes, it's the first game of the season, right? So it might be too. This is where my decisions were influenced a bit by the first game of the season. Yes, I'll raise up my hands for that, right? But I don't like what I saw about Coventry, and I don't trust Frank Lampard. I don't think he has the ingredients to be resolute and play defense when he needs to play. Yeah. So I think Coventry is going down. I think Spurs is going down. And frankly, what's the last team I had on that list? I had Leeds United going down.
Okay, I can see it though. I can see it. Okay.
I had Leeds United going down. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so I have champions of England to remain champions of England. Arsenal. Unlike you, I have Chelsea to come second. I have City to come
Interesting.
third. Yeah. They're playing one game a week. Chelsea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was what influenced
Okay.
And there's talent there, and they're playing one game a week. I think there would be a tough out for a lot of teams, because even last year, Chelsea were very difficult to play. If you remember, grossly undisciplined, but very difficult to play. Right. And that was with them being a joke. I think they'll be even more difficult to play this year. I don't like what I saw with Liverpool at all. At all. Do not like it. So, yeah. Anyway, Chelsea, City, and Man U will complete my four.
Interesting.
Yeah. So this is where I changed. The only one I changed. I had Wirtz as player of the season. I had him having a comeback season. I know.
You like going complete left at times, right?
And
this is the person you remember, and guys listening, listening, remember when we had Gilbert and Tolu on this whatever, right? All y'all, right? I said Wirtz, then you said no, that it must have been Isak. But we all agree that Wirtz had a very, very poor season. And all of a sudden, you're going to flip from having a poor season, flop of the tournament, to player of the season. I like you.
Then I saw him today.
And so I didn't watch the game today. I only saw the highlights.
I did. Yinka, he cannot play in the EPL. He cannot play in the EPL.
They said he was benched after a while.
He cannot play in the EPL. Yinka. Like, Newcastle started two young men in midfield.
Yeah, and they are trying.
Liverpool could not control that midfield. It was like this man was not on the field. So I had to slap myself a few times. Like, what was I thinking? And it wasn't being booed. Isak was being booed every time he touched the ball. So I can understand Isak having a bad game.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about you. This should have been the game. So
I think he'll come good, though, Aki. I think he'll come good.
But you have he'll come good. You have to define what come good means. I don't think he will be player of the season come good.
Yeah. I
don't know what
I think he'll be all right.
I don't know.
I think he'll be all right.
So I'm gonna default back to Declan Rice, because I think this would be one of those seasons before he completely falls off the cliff, as they say.
I think Declan is gonna have a great season, but not as influential and pivotal as it was in previous years.
Yeah,
and that's because of the advent, or if that's not the proper word in this case, Lewis Kelly.
Yeah,
Lewis Kelly and Bruno Guimaraes in midfield will significantly reduce the playtime of Declan Rice.
I agree.
It has to.
And Odegaard is healthy.
And Odegaard.
Saka is healthy. So
you
don't have to play as much.
You don't have to play as much. Anyway.
Yeah, but that's what Rodri used to do. You know what I mean? Like, But anyway. So honestly, the relegation one is fascinating to me, because I had the three newly promoted teams just going straight back down, right? But not necessarily for the reasons you might think. I actually think Frank Lampard has made a step up, right? So this is where I may be a little crazy. I think he's a better coach now than all the other stops. The last time he coached a championship team, they didn't win, right? When it was at Derby County, right? I think it was Derby County. He had all the Chelsea boys there, and like I used to joke that he improved them from 6 to 6. When he took over, there was 6. When they finished, there was 6. It was not good.
6.
We've seen him with Chelsea twice. They were not good. At Coventry, I think he's a different man. I think he has grown into this coaching thing. I like that everything he said to his players, I liked. Everything he said about his players, I liked. I think the maturity is obvious and evident. And I think those guys really want to play for him, which is really important, right? So I can't believe I'm saying this because I'm not a fan of the guy, but I'm actually rooting for him. I don't think it will be enough, but I don't think it would be for a lack of trying. So I think they're going down. I think Spurs will have just enough in the first half of the season before De Zerbi quits or gets fired. I think they'll get enough points to not get relegated. And 350 million is 350 million, however much they spend. So, but the Leeds one.
Okay, did you watch their game?
It's bad, Yinka. I know. It's terrible.
The scoreline flattered them. It's bad.
No. They had a 0.47 XG.
And for you to have
3.97.
For you to have, what's his name, Gray, what's his name, the young 18-year-old as your captain, and he played right back, and he's your captain?
Yinka, these old things started when they sold Jed Spence after that World Cup performance.
That was shocking to me, by the way.
It makes no sense to me.
That was absolutely shocking to me.
It makes no sense to me.
But like Pedro Porro, Pedro Porro, Gilbert's senior brother, is coming back. Is coming back. So yeah. Anyway, it's crazy.
Anyway, so Coventry, Hull, Ipswich. We'll see how it goes. Okay.
We'll see how it goes.
All right. So let's talk about the week that was.
Yes, sir.
So there was no Bundesliga. There was a Super Cup. Bayern won 2-1 against Dortmund. So we're done with the Bundesliga. So we can move on quickly. In Ligue 1, the only game that ever matters is the one that that PSG plays in. It was a 2-2 draw. Were they home or away?
They were away.
They were
away to Stade Rennais or so. Yeah.
Okay. So they came back, they drew, we're going to move on.
Ferran Torres scored 2.
He's doing the job he was hired to do.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Ligue 1 filler. That's what he is.
That's it's quite amazing,
Ligue 1 filler.
All right. So, Yinka, why don't you tell us about Syria, La Liga, and then we'll close out with the EPL.
So Syria, the usual suspects all did well. Inter won, Napoli won, Milan won. Juve also won. So I saw the last goal for Milan this evening. Our guy Chukwueze had an assist for Adrien Rabiot. So AC Milan looked good. Amorim, I think he has found his level, if you get what I mean. And I think he'll be fine. Will they win the league? I don't think so, but they will compete. Yeah. But yeah, it's Inter's to lose, frankly. But that's the Syria. Everybody started, with good results. No shock yet. But we'll see how it goes. Okay. But good game for Inter and for AC Milan in particular. Yeah.
Yeah. And then in La Liga.
Yes, sir.
Jose Mourinho started the season off. So talk to us about that.
I'm confused with La Liga. Some people are in game week 2 already. Some are in game week. Some have only played one game. For example, Sevilla, they've played 2 games. Alaves has played 2 games. Atletico Madrid has played 2. But Barca and Real Madrid have only played 1 yet. Maybe the midweek. Some of them will have midweek games to catch up. But Sevilla, surprisingly, at top of the league. I think they should take a snapshot of this, snipe it and file it somewhere, because it's not going to be like this. Yeah, they're not good. Our Nigerian brother Ejuke scored a beautiful goal. I saw that highlight. Very, very beautiful goal, and he's been playing well. But it doesn't matter, right? Give it 2-3 weeks, the table will sieve and adjust itself. Baka pummeled someone 5, was it Elche or so? Away to Elche 5-0. Akins was madness. Complete madness.
Yeah.
That was complete madness.
But
yes, sir.
Gordon came off the bench and I think got 2 assists.
Aki, I've told you this. Rashford went to Barca, played in the La Liga, and looked for the most part like a world beater. Yeah. And why is that? He has room to operate. It's like freedom. It's like a kid that you've kept in the house under lock and key. You now go to, when you go to the airport and they see space, and kids, maybe airport is not the proper thing, but kids, they love space. You know what I mean? They love space and water. If the kids, once they see the two, that's exactly what it looks like to Gordon and Rashford.
Oh my Lord.
That's exactly what it is, bro. So I see. If Gordon has double-digit goals, double-digit assists, it's not gonna shock me. That's what I expect.
And it's in much better shape than Rashford.
Absolutely. And you're playing in a team where they will do the work for you. They will put you in a position to flourish. Yeah. And the only tough games Barca will have this season in that league is the Madrid games. It's all the Madrid games, more or less. Yeah. Every other one, they can comfortably just get into gear 1 or gear 2 and win comfortably. The ones they will need to get into gear 3 and 4 are those other games. Yeah. So that's what's going on. Madrid won barely. Someone joked that what's his name? Vinicius might have changed his face. His attitude remains the same. He had some cheeky moments where he dived and all this kind of stuff. But he'll be all right. He'll be fine.
But Mourinho was worse though. Do you know who was worse?
Who was worse?
Atletico Madrid. They did that thing again where they're hounding the referee while the referee's looking at the screen. But this referee was strong. So this referee came out. He marched straight to Simeone, gave him a yellow. He marched to the Atleti player that committed infringement, sent him off. And then he gave a couple more yellows.
You see?
And then awarded the penalty.
You see?
You see? Which, what was the name of the guy? Gerrard. Remember Gerrard? This was against Villarreal, the Yellow Submarine. So Gerrard scored it.
Gerrard, yeah.
Yeah, they scored 2 penalties.
But the game ended 2-2, didn't it?
The game ended 2-2 because Simeone's son scored the equalizer.
Yeah. I saw. So quick tangent. How do you watch these games? Because by the time I woke up, 2 games had already gone. I'm like, how the hell does this young man do this stuff? I'm telling you, it completely skipped my mind. And was it yesterday that Villa played or today? Right? I woke up and I just got an alert.
It was today.
Yeah. It was the 4-0 alert that made me realize that the game was going on. I'm like, sorry, what's going on here? 4-0 already? It was still first half. Anyway, I don't know how you do it, man.
So Yinka, is harder for you because right now you're like behind. So being on Eastern time is not as bad. Because on Eastern time, so for example, on Saturday, we had a 7:30 a.m. start for the Man U game. And
I see.
All the large slate of games that is 3 p.m. in the UK is 10 a.m. for us, right? So that's not too bad, right? Those 7:30 a.m. games, when I lived in Seattle, that was 4:30 for me in the morning. When I lived in Seattle, I used to wake up at 4:30 for that. And then the 3 p.m. in London games was 7 a.m. for me in Seattle. Now they're 10 a.m. for me.
Now I now understand why you were so pissed at Wenger. Imagine waking up 4:30. Imagine waking up 4:30
Oh my
and somebody
gosh.
is
Yeah.
they're putting proper belt to your ass, man. And they're putting koboko. You
Oh
just
my
be
god.
like, why the hell did I
What
bother
are
to
we
wake up
doing?
by what
What
are
are
we
we
doing?
doing?
Why the hell am I up at 4:30? Anyway.
And you know me, I don't go to bed early. So sometimes I
Exactly.
just stay up and watch the thing and then go to sleep after. But
Then
anyway.
you now be having nightmares or somebody.
Oh my lord. But it is what it is. But the beauty of it
Anyway,
is, you wake up, you watch, and then you
yeah,
go about
and
your
then you
day,
can move on with the rest of your
You go
day.
about your day.
Absolutely.
All
Absolutely.
right. Okay. Shall we talk EPL?
Yes.
So the champions of England had a great
Mm-hmm.
day on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
A friend of mine was like, you know what? Every season, the defending champions should play the champions of the championship, like the top promoted teams. I'm like, that is not a bad idea. I think it's actually a good season opener. I think it's a great idea.
Yeah.
But where do you want to start? Because we can start with Man U. We can start with Arsenal. We can start with City. We can start with Liverpool. We can start with Villa. There were storylines everywhere. There's Newcastle that everyone thought, their coach has literally just been there for 18 days, and people thought they would struggle. They don't have a midfield. They don't really have an attack. They still have a defense. There's Villa, those of us who love to hate or hate to love Emery, we're waiting to see, will he just quit on the first day? Because I can't say I didn't see this coming. I would be lying. I can't say I didn't see it coming. Plus every year it gets pummeled once or twice or three times a season anyway. So I figured this was a good candidate for a pummeling, and it happened. I wouldn't be shocked if he quit. This is what he does. City, storyline. How will they cope without Rodri? Arsenal, banana peel or not, What's up with this Zolis guy, On and on. And Liverpool, they haven't really bought anyone that is good. Their replacement for Konate doesn't look ready. The Xhaka guy, doesn't really look ready. It wasn't good today. They took him out. So I'll pause. What do you want to talk about in the EPL?
So let's start with the Friday game. Let's give applause to the good team so that we can create ample time to flog the teams that deserve to be flogged.
Okay.
Yeah?
You go for it. Go for it.
So Arsenal, first game of the season, potential banana peel, championship winners,
champions
coming into town. Looked at the lineup, surprised Gimaresh was injured, surprised Saka started, surprised Rice started. Yeah. But they started off good. Ezri Konsa announced, he came in the stadium, the mood was good. Game started. Calafiori is Garba Lawal 3.0 at this point. That guy can play anywhere. Just put him on the pitch, right? Comes over the assist. What's his name? Havertz scored. Then Zolis comes over the assist. Saka scored. The second half, Odegaard, lucky scuff shot, he scored. But yeah, scoreline, Arsenal could have had more. They gave Odegaard man of the match, but in my opinion, Zolis was the man of the match.
Should have been man of the match, yeah.
Zolis should have been man of the match. This guy, his GA contribution, albeit in the Belgian league, now I know why it was that ridiculous last season. This is a guy that all he's interested in his productivity.
Yes.
He's not a flashy player. He's the kind of player that will not do leg over. You will not know that he's dribbling you, but he is dribbling you.
It's getting past you.
He's getting past you.
It will matriculate the ball past you by any means necessary.
Exactly. And I've seen enough of preseason to realize that's going to be your starting LW. Unless a bigger player comes around, And it's not just that, his work rate. So I
He
think
didn't stop
it's
running,
kudos.
Yinka.
I'm telling you. And he's 24. Kudos to Arsenal's team for fishing that guy out at 35 million or so. At age
34.
24,
Yeah.
that guy is plug and play replacement for Leandro Trossard. And the fit is just so, everything Trossard did, he can do. And he is more defensively aware than Trossard.
Yes. Yes.
The fact that Arsenal could replace Trossard with a 24-year-old, 34 million pound player, and there is no drop off. You can even say, yes, his first game of the season.
It's an upgrade.
That is an upgrade. Is enough. Is enough.
Yeah.
If Arsenal don't do any of that thing in this transfer window, it's an 8 for me.
Yeah.
Minimum, just because of Zolis. Right? And the fact that there was no noise, there was no transfer battle, no Liverpool hijack, no Chelsea hijack. Nobody competed with Arsenal for this guy. Yeah?
Yeah.
And he's a stand-up guy for all. Like, the guy went back to the Belgian league today. Club Brugge played is it a derby game? Guess who had the opening ceremonial kickoff? Zolis!
I didn't know that. That's interesting.
Today! And the whole stadium was applauding him.
Yeah.
So that obviously tells me good character. Yeah?
Yeah.
Anyway, enough of us now. Good game. Coventry, I've already spoken about them. Coventry, they approached the game wrongly. You can't, it's just naive. You can't come to, well, I'm happy they came that way and they wanted to play ball, right? But that's not, if you're going to give Arsenal a headache, that's not how you give Arsenal a headache. I'm happy they did that.
Two quick comments.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, everything you said about Arsenal, I agree. Zolis last season in the Belgian Jupiler League, 17 goals, I think, in the league, 23 assists.
Yes.
And I think in 36 matches. And I think in all 36, he recorded either a goal or an assist every single match he played, which is crazy. In any league, I don't care what the level is, that level of productivity is stupid. You should not have 23 assists and score 17 goals. It's just crazy. To me, is the combination of Martinelli and Trossard. You know, both of them are hardworking. Both Martinelli and Trossard are very hardworking, but Martinelli has real speed. Trossard doesn't have that. Zolis has. Trossard has guile. Zolis has that. You know, the willingness to run. He just runs. He just takes the ball and just starts running.
Yeah.
So, okay. And then I've said, what I wanted to say earlier about Frank Lampard, but I'll say one more thing. His approach reminded me of Burnley under Company. 3 seasons ago now, I think it was, when they also won the championship with, I think, 6 games to spare. Coventry won with 5 games to spare. So similar, dominated by playing football. And then they came to the league, to the EPL, and tried to play football. And it didn't work out for them. But they didn't. The team didn't give up on Company. And so far, it's only been 1 game. This guy seemed to really like Frank Lampard, and they seem to be playing for him. So that was one observation. They're not good enough to do what he's telling them to go do. So
yeah, fair point. Fair enough. So that's the first game of the season. Now let's quickly talk about the contenders, the supposed contenders. Yeah, let's start with City. City got out of jail this morning.
They got lucky. Yeah,
they got absolutely lucky. Right, their first goal. They said they're going to clamp down on hugging in the box. Right. The City player started hugging the Bournemouth player, then the Bournemouth player reciprocated. Both started hugging each other. But the first hug came from the City player. And that's how Guehi could have a free header in the box. Yeah?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Then Bournemouth, they collapsed and City scored. Happy for them. They got out of jail. They won't get out of jail too much this season. And now I understand they now have Ayub Boadi, all well and good. But
90 million pounds. 18 years old.
Akin, we'll talk about this next week. I don't want to. We'll talk when the transfer window ends. We'll talk about transfer window.
Okay.
Now, here's my point. I know I told you I met the game halfway. I looked at the lineup. I was confused. City's lineup. I was confused. Then I asked my friend that was with me. I was like, "Sorry, what are they playing?" We were arguing, and I was watching. I said, "Gay is playing in central defensive midfield."
Mm-hmm.
He said no. I said, Gay, this game that I'm watching, Gay is not the centre back.
It was playing very advanced. Yeah.
Exactly. The centre back seems to be Diaz, Ruben Diaz, and what's the other guy's name? I can't remember who it was. And Cavadio. Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on here? Where is Anderson? They said he started, they took him off.
They took him off. Yeah, they took him off.
And jokingly, Haaland, I didn't know he had a haircut.
Yeah.
Right? They said he's cut his hair. I'm like, dude, I don't read the Bible that much, but I'm aware of Samson and Delilah. I'm aware of Samson and Delilah. Dude, what's going on here?
He posted a video where his girlfriend said he looked cute with it. It was like, what do you mean cute? It was like, oh, you look powerful or something like that. I can't remember.
Anyway, so that's my take on City. They're absolutely lucky. Absolutely lucky. Kuzanov right back. Grealish getting game time. Cherky saved them today, more or less, with 2 assists.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
So good luck to City. You want to talk about City before I hop on to...
No, keep going.
Good. So who's the next contender? Liverpool. Let's go to Liverpool. Right? Yeah, see, you cannot play this league with 2 Kukutes at right back and left back. It's not going to work, right? And you now have a wardrobe in the middle that can't run, which is Van Dijk, right? Yeah. And although they took a jacket, you said he didn't have it. He had the better game or the best game out of that back four.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Yeah. Right? Gravenberch and McAllister look a shadow of themselves.
I don't know what Gravenberch was thinking on that first goal. He passed to nobody. Okay. It passed to nobody. Sorry, keep going.
Viers looks lost. Your point on Gravenberch, I couldn't have said it better. I don't know what's going on with him. Then up front, you're playing Ngomoha on the right just because you want to play Gakpo on the left. Madness, right? Yeah. Madness. Now, the worst part of the day, you can't. I would have said, "Oh, I've missed EPL." Then I saw that penalty, and I'm like, "No, I don't. Maybe I don't really miss the EPL, man."
So, Stuart Atwell, that's the name of the ref. Before that penalty, he had already given 8 yellow cards. I don't know if we have the same feed, but Lee Dixon was on our commentary, and he was complaining. He's like, "That's not a foul. That's not a card. This guy keeps stopping the game. He keeps giving cards." It's like, can you believe this match has 8 yellow cards? There was barely a foul in the match, and there was 8 yellow cards because Atwell put himself in the midst of everything. So of course he was going to give that penalty. You could say it was soft. There was contact, but last kick of the game? Really? Last kick of the game? No. And of course, because there was contact, VAR would never overturn it. Because it was, yeah.
So are you telling me in the box now, if the guy just touched his shoulder or tap him or did this and he falls, it's a penalty? Yeah. That's a dive, man.
Of course it's a dive.
That is a clear dive. So don't call it soft. Let's stop. Yeah, it
was neat to me. There was need to me.
He need him. He, the striker, ran his knee into the defender, not the other way. You ran your knee into the defender and you dive. Come on, man. I'm sick and tired of this stuff. Yeah, I am, frankly. So, quickly talk about Newcastle. I know we're talking about contenders. They're not contenders, but let me quickly talk about them, right? This is what happens when you are the underdog. Yeah? So right now, the team is freer. Imagine I saw Usula wearing the number 10 jersey for Newcastle. I say, hey? Is this where we are now? Do you understand? But I'm happy for them.
Wisa is healthy. which
Wheelsa is healthy, and he
very
played
important
well.
to them. He played really well.
See that move for the Joe Willock goal?
It was
fantastic.
amazing. Yeah, it was amazing.
They will burn out eventually, Newcastle that is, but at least, yeah, they've started with the IGG.
But they got a real new manager bounce.
Yes,
we don't know this guy, but he's won 2 Asian Champions League, I guess titles.
Yeah.
We don't know him. He's only been there 18 days. Joe Willock is on his way, possibly to Turkey. What's the other name? The other Nigerian, Murphy, might be on his way out. But look at, I don't know if you saw how they celebrated with Joe Willock
when he scored.
Everybody came to celebrate with him. So again, there's something going on within that team. You know, all the big personalities are gone. You know, so it's like the camaraderie is back again. So
absolutely,
you know, I think I was wrong. I thought they would struggle. They might still struggle, but I liked what I saw. I like
it. So that's Newcastle. That's Liverpool. Let's quickly flip to United. We're a contender, but we'll indulge.
My fourth place too.
Yeah. So we'll indulge them, right? That was a disaster at Hull City.
It was bad.
It was bad. Everybody looked bad, right? Casemiro looked better than Santos, right? Who else? Tillemans looked old and tired. Bruno looked like, what am I doing here? I have no business being here, right? Luke Shaw is still their left back. I'll just stop at that. I won't say anything more about that. Luke Shaw is still their left back, right? Maguire starts with heaven. Maguire and heaven should not be in any sentence together. Maguire was hugging Mazraoui while somebody nicked behind him. He's hugging his teammate. He's marking his teammate. And this is the second time this will happen. And what's all this? Oh, we're looking for a goal, take Maguire up front. You think you're going to be throwing this dice every time and it's going to be clocking double sixes for you? Come on. It's nonsense, right?
It's not John Stones.
It's not, exactly. And you go up front, you have Mbeumo, Luke Teshad. Mbeumo and Mazraoui, sometimes in the game I was even confused. Who is who? Both of them shaving head there. I'm confused.
You're such a hater. You are such a hater.
Then you go left wing, you play Dogu. Dogu is not a left winger. What are we doing here? And I was looking for a man. They said he was injured. I said, okay, fair enough.
He had a slight knock. Yeah.
But he's probably their best player. You had Cunha that looks a shadow of himself, or just maybe looked like himself, and it was just poor. Chesco on the bench. Hull City gave them a rollicking. Hull City gave them a rollicking. Hull City that is, I'm sorry. And like you said, when the game was going on, you said it. You said Hull, that Hull were resolute defensively.
Yeah,
Hull were resolute defensively, and they knew what they were doing, right? So kudos to Hull. United, sorry, this is not how you start the season. This is not how you start the season. A quick point before I move on.
Okay, go on.
That United jersey is fire, by the way.
My Lord. You need to stop.
It is.
You need to stop.
Fire. And I'm going to get it. That's the only good thing they have going for them. That jersey is...
You need to stop.
Fire. Over to you.
Okay,
man.
so just quick one. Of the 3 promoted sides, Ipswich, Coventry, and Hull.
Yeah.
Hull have spent the least amount of money. Everyone thinks all 3 are going back down, but everyone thinks Hull are definitely going back down. So of the 3 of them, Hull were the least likely to do any damage to any top side.
Yeah.
This weekend, and they did it. And the way they did it was by just hacking at you. Like they were. I don't know what the ball recovery stats were, but it was probably through the roof. Because they just, they won every 50-50 ball, Yinka.
Absolutely.
This was just pure desire. They don't have talent. There is no talent on that team, Yinka.
Yes.
There's no talent. But
just the United midfield just, they didn't show up. They didn't
not
fight.
come to play.
They thought it's Hull we can just make this a training session. I will be fine. Those guys came to war, man.
Yeah.
All came for war.
And when I look at I think United had maybe 5 shots on target. None of them troubled the goalkeeper.
Yep.
And I don't know where they got this goalkeeper from. I think from Olympiacos, the Hull goalkeeper.
Hull goalkeeper, yeah.
He probably had the best match of any goalkeeper this weekend. It was fantastic.
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
It was good. It was very good.
It was fantastic. Meanwhile, Coventry's goalkeeper looks lost. But again, we're not going back to Coventry. Let's keep going.
Okay, so last quote and unquote. Okay, 2 more contenders, and I'll make this fast. Okay. Yeah. So let's quickly talk about Villa. See. Okay. So Villa, they've lost Konsa, they've lost Tillemans, they've lost Morgan Rogers, and they're going to lose Watkins. Yeah?
Yeah, to Al Hilal, yeah.
And they're losing Dibu Martinez, the goalkeeper. Yeah?
Yeah. £7 million.
That is the spine uprooted like that. Yeah? And you know Emery. Emery is going to turn this team, because all these players are not players he bought. They are players he inherited. Just look at the players he's buying to replace them. And guess what? When they were spanked, this guy storms off the pitch. He didn't shake the hand of the Brighton coach.
Not for the first time.
So can everybody now apologize that Arteta was busy shaking someone? That's why Emery stormed down the tunnel.
We knew that.
But no, he's not getting stick for this.
No.
Well, it just shows that Villa, they are just, like Yoruba say, it's your gede. Anyway, so that is Villa. Now I'll end up as Spurs. I know they are not contenders, but I just want to talk about them. Right? What are we doing, man? Spurs, what are we doing? Help me make it make sense now. But Brentford should have scored 4. Thiago missed the penalty.
Yeah.
Right? They were overrun by Brentford. You know? So once again, see, I think modern day football has made me not just modern day football, right? You have to be defensively solid. 2 ways. So that you keep the ball so much that your opponent has nothing to do with the ball.
The Barcelona way, the Pep way.
The Pep way. Or your team is defensively disciplined, in the sense that we attack defensively, we attack all together and we defend all together. Not that
Chelsea under Mourinho way and the current Arteta way.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You can't be saying defense is the responsibility of defenders. Go and defend.
No.
We up here, we are just, you have to defend as a unit and you have to attack as a unit. Jezabi has a lot of work to do. Right? And if this week 1 is how the whole season will go, you said Arsenal will win the league by April. Maybe. Don't let me. When you said it, I'm like, this boy. Today I was abusing you. But looking at this, do you understand what I'm saying? But looking at this week 1, man, come on, man.
So you got the Arsenal thing is the easiest prediction I've ever made, and you know why? It's not because of Bruno Guimaraes. It's because of Saka and Odegaard. They barely played last year. People keep forgetting this. You know, like Odegaard did the same shoulder twice in the first 8 games. And then he did his knee. Saka had an injury so painful, Achilles, that we didn't even know how bad it was until Henry let it slip during the Champions League. You know, like it couldn't run. And then people started saying, oh, Saka is not fast. Is not quick. This, that, and the other. And everybody wanted to sell Odegaard.
Yeah.
Which is crazy.
Madness.
You know, you cannot be that disciplined, that good, that responsible, and then become bad overnight. And Yinka, one quick one. You were talking about spine, but this is not a spine. This is the right side, right?
Yeah.
This game on Friday was the first time since 2024 that I think is White. Actually, no, leave White out. That Odegaard, Saka,
and
Odegaard had started together.
Yeah.
It's in more than 18 months, almost 2 years.
Yep.
You know, so people don't remember that. So for me, that's why I'm confident. It doesn't even matter what other people do. You know, if other people had been as good as they were last year, and then you add Saka and Odegaard to last year's Arsenal, they're gonna win by April. So leave that one aside. They're gonna win by April. Quick one on Spurs. The Zerbi, you know, I've called him the pound store Conte before, right? So he thinks he's as good as Conte. He's not. His temperament is approaching Conte's temperament. He may not last the season. Okay. He has a way of messing up a good thing. We just saw it at Marseille. Before Marseille, we saw it at Brighton. Right? Where he had a great thing going on in both places. You know, and that was under disciplined ownership. That was under an ownership that had, you know, they had a good thing going. Brighton still has that good thing going till this day. We've seen Brighton now under 4 different managers, same results. So we know it's not the coaches. It's the ownership and the front office at Brighton. He went to Marseille, where they had a, you know, resurgence, renaissance, whatever you want to call it. And then he walks out. And now he's at Spurs, where, Yinka, look at how they're spending money like it's going out of fashion. Like you like Tonali, I like Tonali. Neither of us will pay £100 million for him. And the transfer season hadn't even opened. They're like, oh yeah, give us quick, 100 million. Okay, done. So it wasn't Elliot Anderson and Man City that messed up the transfer market. It was Spurs and De Zerbi with Tonali that messed it up. You know, at least Tonali cost 75 million when it came to Newcastle. What did Elliot Anderson cost? Did he even cost 30 million?
Too. They got him from It was from Newcastle. Newcastle to Forest. I think it was 25 or 30. Yeah.
Okay. So how do you get to 116 million? Tonali at least makes some sense. You know, senior member of the team. You know, whatever. Right. So the Zerbi though, the kinds of money they're spending. His temperament, 17th 2 years in a row. There's a lot going on at Spurs. And I really thought with De Zerbi, he's brilliant because he is brilliant. He just flames out. I really thought, okay, maybe they could do something. I wasn't expecting 3-0. I'm sorry.
That relegation battle last year spooked them.
You think it broke them? It broke them.
Yeah. So they are like, what's the point of having all this money or saving all this or being, if we are going to play championship? Let's go and spend this money anyhow. Get whoever we need to get. But they're even getting the wrong people. They're getting the wrong people. No, but now I heard they're getting Mamouche and Savinho. Good luck to them.
Yinka, we have to talk about Savinho. Okay? City paid, was it 35 million for this guy? I can't remember.
Remember, they bought him from their second team, from Girona.
From Girona. Okay.
Inflated already.
Okay. Last year he scored 1 league goal.
Yes.
Last year. I think his first game was a good game against Arsenal. His very first game in the EPL. That was 2 seasons ago. I don't think he's had a second good game. And now they've sold him for, was it 80 million? Is it 80 million, Yinka?
Yes.
Oh my God.
But what they're now saying is this is part of City trying to, shaft what's the name? Frankfurt on Mamouche. There's a sell-on deal on Mamouche, right? So they're saying we're selling to get them together to as a package. We're allocating a higher amount to Savinho, right? So that the whole money then, so we don't have to put up any extra money for.
But Yinka, these things come back around though. That's just a horrible way to do business. These things come back around.
And I actually think it should be investigated. Yeah.
People are talking about
I don't think it's the proper way to do business. I think it should be investigated. Anyway, so Akin, that's the EPL.
Yeah.
Week 1. We'll see how it goes.
We'll see how it goes.
Things are not looking good for these guys, man. These teams are not looking good. They're not looking good. This might be over. This might be over very soon. I'm telling you.
Well, we'll see. You never know.
Fingers crossed.
Chelsea play at Fulham. On Monday. We're recording on Sunday. So again, if my prediction is anything to go by, Chelsea will come out smoking and kill off Fulham. Fulham have a new manager, Abeloa, which is interesting because Abeloa followed Alonso at Real Madrid, and now they're playing each other. So meanwhile, Marco Silva is over at Benfica. So he finally got the big club he was looking for. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, I guess.
do we have a donkey of the week, Inka?
It's a follow up from last week. Is the NFF? Yeah, and what they did to our football. Right, I'm in a good mood, like I said. Yeah, and maybe later on we'll dissect this NFF matter again. Yeah. But yeah, if it's another climes where there are consequences for action or inaction, as the case may be, for failure, these guys will be what? They'll be resigning.
Yeah, that's true.
And they'll be probed. The whole NFF will be probed. Yeah? But I understand this guy is still seeking re-election. I'm like, what kind of nonsense is this? Anyway, Aki, those are our donkey of the weeks. NFF, everybody in there.
Okay, a couple of things and then we'll wrap. So NFF, absolutely agree. John Mikel Obi's podcast.
Yes,
he had Okocha on. His latest episode. They actually went to Lagos to do the episode with Okocha, and it was pretty much half of it was pretty much talking about the state of Nigerian football. So it was actually. I would never try to platform John Mikel Obi because of everything he's done for Arsenal, to Arsenal. But I thought JJ was a very good guest and had a lot to say about Nigerian football. So on that note, Inka,
people,
take us out.
thank you very much. Apologies for not hearing from us for the past 2 weeks. Life happens. But we will try as much as possible to resume our regular schedule. Be banging our content. Be banging our content on a weekly basis. Thanks for bearing with us. Thank you very much. Steady growth in our numbers again. We appreciate it. Oliver Twist, like I always say, we want more. So please, whenever you see us come across, whenever you see us on any of your social media platforms, please, you know what to do. Like, subscribe, tell your friends about us. Send us questions, engage us. We're more than happy to take questions and discuss whatever topic or whatever comments you want us to address. Thank you once again. Aki.
Thank you, Inka. Thank you, everyone. We will be back next week, but until then, take care of yourselves and goodbye.
Ciao, people.